Hello, party people. You're listening to Upper North Best today with Tyler, Haley, OG, Wes,
hey.
and Kes. We're going to throw the mic over to Wes right now. He's got some interesting stuff to talk about. Let's hear about it, my guy.
Okay, we've been spitballing ideas, and this one came to me, and this is relatable for every person ever, because we all had something like this.
Oh, please don't make it heartbreak.
Or we can all throw it back. No, it's not heartbreak. I wrote down the flyest outfit and accessories you had in high school.
Bro, I'm surprised you can read that.
What was the fit in high school? What was the outfit? What was the accessory, the shoes? What made you feel like $1,000,000 that you look back on and you're like, God damn. It doesn't even have to be high school. It could be like what you rocked in the last 10 years that you thought was the flyest thing possible. That you were just like, womp, womp.
If we're talking high school, I'm not going to be relatable at all because I was on my college professor shit wearing button downs and khakis and ties and shit trying to look like a grown up.
You know what Bonnie called him?
What?
Mr. Rogers.
Oh, yeah, because I was rocking them cardigans with the fucking tie.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. I still got them wingtips, though. I will never give the wingtips up. And you want to know what?
Because they still fit you?
They still fit because I haven't grown up at all. I'm still a child at heart.
I don't even. What are wingtips?
They're just a classic men's dress shoe with like dots and shit and like a sewn pattern on the toe.
I had a T-shirt that said, "This is what a really cool grandpa looks like."
You would be a really cool grandpa if you just fucking put that T-shirt on.
I got some really interesting looks from the people at school when I wore that.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kes is out here spawning.
Yeah, he just had crazy T-shirts, and shout out to whoever got you those shirts.
Yo, if I had to make it recent about something I was really hyped on, though, it'd be that jacket from Zara.
The red one?
My full-length fucking gray trench.
That's because that jacket's fire.
Yeah, it is.
But we all had that thing from like 5 years ago, 10 years ago that you're like, yo, that's dope. And this came to mind because behind all of us right now, hanging up, is a box of shirts.
You got that young and reckless fucking
is a box of fucking T-shirts that I found and I dug through and I hung them up, which has everything from like 19 through like 23-year-old Wes, which I am wearing one of them now. It's a custom shirt I had made. But yeah, I mean, Haley, what was 19-year-old Haley wearing? What was your go-to outfit? What was
some angsty,
hot and sexy?
I don't know about 19-year-old Haley, but I want to say like
you probably looked like Avril Lavigne back then.
16, 17-year-old Haley would have been wearing Ugg boots.
Ooh,
yeah,
boots with the fur,
with Miss Me
jeans
tucked into them. So like the Miss Me jeans with like the gemstones on the pockets.
Said every girl that rides horses.
I didn't ride horses though.
Yeah, but the other ones did.
Oh, okay. And then some like almost alternative like T-shirt with a lot of colors that also made me say like I might be moody, but I'm probably not.
Miss Me jeans were for country girls whose dads owned like a general contracting company and they never actually did any work on a farm.
Oh, I know, but
so violently accurate.
Like,
super accurate.
I needed to do like a mix of everything, you know, have my own style created by kind of just
like
mixing
Etsy.
Everybody else's together.
Yeah.
So
pool. We were both fat kids in high school, so we both had some like shit.
Yeah, but like I said, I was rocking those grown-up fits, dude. I was
right. Well, before that, like, what was Fat Pool wearing? Like,
Fat Pool was wearing fucking Audios, Kinney something, the black with the gum soles, Audio T-shirts only, ADIO, the skate company. And fucking, not Jinkos, but something similar.
South Pole.
Not South Pole either.
Oh, we were rocking South Pole.
I mean, that was like middle school. That was way back.
I remember South Pole.
Better question, Wes. What were you wearing in those years? Because probably most of the shit I was wearing was this clothes I stole from you because you would yell at me all the time for stealing your fucking
jersey
T-shirts.
And a fitted cap with a white tee under
I probably
it.
didn't do the jerseys.
There was a lot of jerseys and white tees. I remember rocked a beanie for a while with the jerseys. I don't know why. I just had a black beanie that I would wear on certain days that had like that matched the shit I had.
I do remember having my own
Atlanta.
Yeah,
not beanie,
Atlanta
but
hats forever.
I had my own hoodie with my name on the back of it.
See, there we go. We didn't play sports, but we had hoodies with our names on them
because our moms didn't want to lose us.
What about you? Haley? You just look uninterested in all this.
She's like, I didn't have style.
You're
no,
telling me
I just like.
You're like the only Asian person I know that doesn't have good style. Oh, hot take.
Ouch. That was rude.
Back then. I meant back
Actually,
then.
Excuse me. I just had my own style. Maybe you were too busy riding your longboard to pay attention.
I was probably too stoned.
Probably. Anyway.
Shout out those green thread Levi's you had.
No,
Oh,
I
fucking
had this,
Portland
like,
coming through heavy with the black and green stitch denim Levi's.
Do you remember like that?
Fuck those up skating.
I don't know. It was like a weird, like preppy scene type thing. Like
No starch collar though.
ugh, no. And I like
But
didn't
definitely
like
Hollister.
bleach my hair. And
We're
like,
American Eagle.
Not a ton of American Eagle.
Yeah, all right.
Maybe
Abercrombie?
American Eagle. A little bit. It was more like Hollister, I think. But I don't know. And then it's like the like craziest colorful like block colored pattern sweatshirt you could find mixed with my black and white checkered Vans, which that was like middle school to maybe like 10th grade. And then now like checkered Vans are like the new thing. And I'm like, what?
I wish I had more pictures of that shit. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
what was I thinking, you know?
Yeah, for real. I still have a pair and still wear them like all the time. A pair of Birkenstocks, like the original, that I've had
Like wood?
since high school, like the cork.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I've had them since high school. I've had them for 9 years.
Fuck.
No, I've had them longer than 9 years. I've probably had them like 10 or 11 years. And
Them
they're still
shits
in
could clear a
perfect
room.
condition. No, they
bet they
aren't.
stink.
They don't. I swear. My
I
feet don't stink. I swear. It's like a genetic thing.
remember buying a lot of shit at Ross.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I have I don't know, it might have been in Sears.
Roxy.
Sears also had the hookup on some cheap shit. Oh, it was
Corona.
the coronavirus.
Is that you,
got me.
Rona?
Hey, baby.
No, I had this tan blazer that I rocked in high school. It was
Fuck, I remember that.
that blazer was dope. I wish I knew where it was. I would wear it right now. I might go digging through more boxes later today to find it. But yes, that thing was fire.
That was another thing when I was on my college professor shit, dude. Like blazers that I
Right.
found in my stepdad's closet. I was like, this shit don't fit you. I'm taking it.
I had a couple professional wrestling tees during that phase. I was
There you
really
go.
into Randy Orton. Then I had a retro like red Edge and Christian shirt.
There we go.
Nice, nice.
See, I looked out for you. I tried to just buy you cool t-shirts. I tried.
If we want to throw it
I wasn't a very good brother, but I bought you cool tees when I had money.
That's fair.
When we throw it way back, I had all the fire fucking t-shirts with the dumb sayings on them. Like I couldn't tell you what any of them said, but you remember the shit like weird innuendos and stuff that you'd get at like J.C. Penney's.
Dude, there's a shirt hanging up behind us that literally has a businessman on it that says, I make over 4 figures a year. And I was like, that shirt's awesome.
I had a shirt that said MySpace makes work fun.
There you see? I probably got it in that same order.
That was pre-employment.
That was pre-Facebook.
I don't even think it was pre-Facebook. I know I found that shit at Ross.
Yeah. You remember Zanga?
No,
That was okay.
I didn't hate myself like
that was
Why do
that
I
was the
remember
intro
what Zanga?
because that was the introduction to like HTML coding and shit. People that thought they were cool for getting like backgrounds on MySpace never had to actually code their own Zanga account.
I had a lot of South Pole pants.
Echo Unlimited.
Yep.
Yep. That red sweat. There's a picture of me in the daily world riding my bike, my red Diamondback fucking 16-inch BMX bike, wearing a red Echo sweatshirt. Me and Kurt Fry were out in front of my house, and I caught mad shit about not having a helmet on in the reviews section the whole following week, or like the following week and second week after that article came out.
Oh, no.
And I was doing this weak-ass little bunny hop in the middle of my street. and people just fucking lit me up in the comments section. And my mom had to write into the newspaper like he was literally right outside of our driveway, like not a big deal.
Trying to defend you.
Yeah, dude. It was.
Leave him alone.
I got that shit clipped out. I still have that.
Yeah.
I have that article.
That's hilarious.
Local celebrity.
Right.
Yeah.
But all right, Haley, in the last 10 years, what's just some crazy outfit or item of clothing you're like, why the hell did I buy this? What comes to mind?
I bought, got them for Christmas because I didn't make my own money as like a 15-year-old. But
Your grandma bought you a fur coat?
No, my mom bought me royal purple Ugg boots.
Oh.
We
Yeah.
have those in the kids section.
You
of my
say that
store.
like
And I
you
wore
didn't
them.
wear them, but I
I
was gonna
wore
say,
them.
I know you wore that
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Oh, yeah. Also, I went through this like weird phase of like wanting to have the craziest, most out there purse that I brought to school. And I never carried a purse. Like, I literally did not start carrying a purse until probably when Emery was born, because I was like, oh, I should probably have both
I
of
should
my
look
hands.
like an adult now.
Yeah, and I should probably have both of my hands and not be holding a wallet and a phone when I have
a
a
baby?
child. Yeah, and a baby,
Yeah.
you know. So,
That's how you end up leaving them on the roof of your car at Costco.
right?
You just set the baby, on
or
the
the
ground.
purse?
The baby.
Both.
So, yeah. So I
Teach
had
them to fly young.
this like Coach like knockoff, like not like a fake Coach, but like one you got at JCPenney's that like resembled a
crotch?
Coach. Yeah.
Some good crotch
Yes.
brand.
So, but it was in like, it had like, it was white, with like faux tan leather on it or whatever.
Oh, shit.
And then it had these like big like dots in just all different rainbow colors. And I was like, that's so dope.
Chill.
And then I also had this Guess purse that was all pink snake skin.
Oh, fucking.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then I remember this one girl,
Kitty.
she was like, I was carrying this one purse and she's like, wow, Haley, like you always have the most unique purses. And at the time
Which was
I was
like shit talking.
right. At the time I was like, wow, that was really nice for her. And now I'm just like, she was totally shit
She
talking
was
my
like,
purse.
this
is
dumb
like,
bitch. She's got
I
the dumbest, ugliest purses.
would have been like, if our roles were reversed, I would have totally been just like, your purse is fucking ugly.
Yeah,
like,
you're really unique. You have a great personality.
it's like in Mean Girls. Like, where did you get that bracelet?
That is so cool.
It's like people that get voted most unique in high school. They're usually the
fucking weird kids.
Right. So it's like, don't
Most
ever
unique.
when somebody
We gave you this award so you don't shoot the school up.
when somebody says something about you is unique, it's not a good thing.
not a good
like
thing. Not at that
that's
age.
the best thing they
Not
can
in
come
that
up
bracket.
with. The best compliment. They
Yo,
can
but
come
real
up
talk, anybody that's got that bootleg Gucci print fabric, send that shit my way. I'm making face masks.
With.
That's what we need. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe this topic was more geared towards me because I've bought a lot of stupid
Shocker.
shit. Over
Oh, you
the
buy
years.
all the stupid shit.
I own a lot of stupid
You've
shit.
been a terrible influence on my bank account.
I've been a terrible influence on most people that have been friends with me, financially, responsibly.
For being related.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
dude,
it's all downhill. I mean, for those, I mean, nobody can see except you guys in here. I'm literally wearing a custom made T-shirt for the DJ business that says local celebrity on it.
PME gang.
And when I found this, I was so goddamn excited. I was like, wow, that shirt is awesome. And I came up with this 10 years ago.
Running it since 2008.
That's right.
Business
Throwback
license is still current. Copyrights are still up to date. Don't fuck with it.
program music.
Get with the program.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we'll DJ your wedding for half of what anybody else in town will do.
That's right. Even during the virus, we'll live stream the DJ.
Fuck it. And it'll be offbeat, so don't fuck
I mean,
with it.
all three of you guys have been co-pilot DJs with me at weddings. So
I was clearly the best.
I don't know if I've done the co-pilot DJing. I've been more of equipment manager and fucking slave. So
yeah, you dealt with the live audio at that one dry wedding we had to do in the middle of the heat. That was miserable as shit. I was so hungover from the night
if you're
before.
getting married and you're not having an open bar, you're asking for people to leave early and not have fun. and you're asking for a divorce is what you're doing.
Yo, the mac and cheese at that wedding was fucking scrumptious, though. I ate a lot of that.
Was it? I don't remember food from it.
We never got food at any of the fucking
I
gigs
feel
we
like
did,
you
dude.
and I starved a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Or drank a lot.
No. Because
Depending on the wedding.
well,
Haley was trash at the one she helped me at.
No, I wasn't.
No, you totally were. You were drinking in the car beforehand.
No, I didn't.
don't be shy and bashful on radio, okay? All right.
I don't even.
Did you not make drinks in my car?
She doesn't remember because she
I
was
did make
litty.
drinks in your car, but I didn't drink it.
What'd you put in it?
I think I had.
I didn't drink it. I inhaled it.
No, they had been gifts at one point. I had a bottle of like an airplane shot bottle of Kinky,
Oh.
and then one was like vodka or something.
Good
and
on
then-
you for not drinking that.
right? And I mixed it with like Crystal Light or something,
Oh,
and,
shit.
or some like.
Suppose it's better than crystal
Should have
meth.
thrown a liquid IV in there.
And then,
Oh, God.
well, yeah, and then I didn't drink it, and then Wes had like a soda or something, I don't know, and mixed with his. So he drank
Vodka
some of
and
his.
orange juice is probably what he was drinking.
Dude, all I remember was the wedding planner at that wedding was a total bitch. Shout out our former wedding planners who took care of Pool and I, got us on the right track.
Got us started.
2 sisters, retired.
Yep. Out of the game, but
Right.
still the best.
But yeah, whoever the wedding planner was on the last one sucked. But all right. No one else. I thought this whole high school clothing thing would just deep dive and everybody would open their soul up to be like, God, what kind of shit was I wearing? Why did I buy this? Why did I think this was a good
I
idea?
was totally a nonconformist by conforming super hard. Dude,
know.
I rocked all the typical skate gear because that's who I was hanging out with. Like,
I have a long arsenal of tractor shirts that go through the years.
Some family shit right there.
she thinks my tractor's sexy. Oh.
All right. Well,
Anyway, so Etnies, bullshit.
Oh,
I
I
don't-
had some etnies.
Yeah, exactly, bullshit.
And some DCs.
DC's were
I
all right.
rocked some
Rob
DCs.
Deerdick fucked with DC, but
I bought etnies when I was in Costa Rica.
shut
My-
the fuck up.
Dead serious.
That was-
This was
You
last
bought
year.
them within the last 5 years.
Yes, my shoes were all fucked up, and I didn't bring a second pair on this trip because I didn't think I would need them in any way, shape, or form.
Real talk, those probably just dropped in Costa Rica, though.
Probably they were so bad. They were the worst shoes I've ever bought. And as soon as I got off the airplane and back to my car from Costa Rica, I literally threw them away.
You'd have been better off in flip flops.
Probably.
Listen, here's another mistake that I had from high school. This is like a fashion faux pas or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. So,
We should talk about this fashion faux pas you got going on right now.
what's wrong with you?
Just being a dick.
I know you are. So I grew up going to Arkansas like 3 or 4 times a year.
Arkansas?
Yep, I have family in Oklahoma still. You know, they like border each other. Anyway, so
There's
going
Asians
there, they have
all
like
over the
a
map.
shoe carnival there. It's like a shoe store called Shoe Carnival. So
That's some
went there.
ghetto shit.
That's Payless. That's Arkansas's Payless.
Right. So anyway, I don't know how old I had to be like early high school probably. No, I don't even know. It could have been middle school. It was probably middle school.
Are we just reliving high school all through
Yes.
our podcast?
Yeah.
Is that what's
I love
happening?
it.
This
No,
is,
listen.
this
Okay.
is depressing.
Hey,
People
I'm
wanna
telling
hear
a
it.
story
They
here.
probably do.
It'd be nice if you could
Or
not
not.
talk during
Just
it.
talk
Hey,
over us.
hey, people hear you?
I-
Remember from the last time when I said just talk?
Yeah, I don't have a voice loud enough to overpower yours. So if
sorry.
you could not,
Yeah, okay. All right.
Would
you like me to speak softly?
I would like you to stop talking. Just in
Fuck.
general.
Every time it's like therapy.
I kind of. Oh, okay.
So you went to a carnival, you said.
No, she went to Shoe Carnival.
Shoe Carnival. So
See, I'm listening. He's
I
not.
thought it was this
Oh, yeah.
really cool place. They had like a lot of shoes that I liked. Yeah, so they have etnies. You guys, I bought clog etnies. They didn't have backs.
I can tell you're excited about that too, which is what scares me.
Where are those? Do you still have them?
I don't think so. Oh my gosh, I wish.
There's a bum wearing those in
wish I
downtown
did.
Ole right now.
You guys, they were baby. So they were white, but then the E and the inside and stuff were baby blue.
Oh, like Robin's egg.
And I remember I had to have been in 6th grade because I remember walking like back and forth in a line and my shoes kept falling off because they had no back. So
Hey, fire drill. Haley's gonna die.
So
Just try not to step on her.
I
Cut the
think
shit
that
out
was
of her feet.
probably my worst like fashion mistake is clog at knees. So
They
that's
didn't
cool.
have the fucking Croc turbo strap on them, did they?
I
you
did
could've
have
put
yellow
turbo on?
Crocs.
Oh my
Gross.
god.
Gross. You get whatever this button is. No, yeah.
That's scary.
No,
That shit's
no.
scary.
So like the only time I wore them was when I was wearing my shin guards and soccer socks. So like on my way
That's
to
the-
soccer practice and on my way home from soccer practice when I wasn't wearing my
Crocs
cleats.
are only acceptable for athletes before and or after games and practices.
See?
That is it.
That's
no
the
other
only time I
reasoning.
wore them.
Anyone that wears Crocs in public should be taken out by the government.
What about
Birds aren't
airport
real.
airport
Government's
TSA
a lie.
agents?
Birds are a lie.
Can they wear black Crocs?
No.
Because that's where I first saw them. A
You
lady
were like,
in
yo,
the
TSA
Atlanta,
got some
They're
style. Let me
government
get a pair of
officials.
these.
Dress the fuck up.
a lady in a TSA agent in the Atlanta airport was wearing them one time when I was going through security, and she goes, "These are comfortable crocodile shoes." And that was
Crocodile
the
shoes?
first time I ever saw them. And then afterwards, they blew up, and I got like when I
hate
had
that lady.
Fuck
when
that
I
lady.
had them for my soccer, I would buy the little stupid charms to put in them.
What about the zip line shoes that had the one roller skate wheel in them?
Oh.
Heelys. Heelys.
I had those. I had
know
those
you
in
did. I
6th
know.
grade
I
too.
knew it.
And I remember I was playing kickball,
Busting
and
ass.
I was playing kickball, and I was running, and then the wheel popped out, and I ate shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
If we're talking about what we were wearing in elementary school, I remember having a pair of Romeos, and I wore them so long that like the sole of it started peeling off the front, so it
Yeah,
looked like a pissed off like animal mouth. And that shit happened when I was in PE, and I tripped and ate shit. And our solution was just using like packing tape and wrapping it around my foot.
So now
I
you're
still
that
wore
guy.
those shoes for another like 2 weeks before I got another pair of fucking shoes.
Fuck yeah, you
Your family
did.
doesn't love you.
All I got was T-shirts.
Yeah.
And disappointment.
Yeah.
But man, it sounded like we had some dope threads.
I mean, we
I mean,
did
if you
all
call
right.
Romeos a dope.
Yeah, I do. They're up there with
Tractor shirts and
With
South Pole pants.
clog
and-
style etnies and whatever hot trash Pool was wearing.
It wasn't hot trash. It was just
Probably a lot of Vans.
I was dressing 2 decades above my age bracket is what I was doing.
You probably wore a lot of Vans.
I didn't really.
Really?
I had audios and like I had like 2 pairs of Vans. Vans
know what
Vans always fucked my heels up
Oh.
because there was like nothing to them. They were garbage shoes. My thing was like I got GQ and I was just like Mr. GQ and I was like, no, I don't know how to actually size clothing to my body and shit. So now I just have these adult clothes that don't fit a fucking high school kid. So
You grew into them and then grew out of them.
I definitely grew into and out of them, and now like I just rock the basic black tees.
I know after high school and after moving away, I was that asshole buying true religion jeans.
Oh fuck, true.
I
religion.
had 2 or 3
Oh.
pairs. I was that guy.
You were?
Yo, if we wanna
I was
talk-
that guy for a minute. I was making that good money, manager of a store. I thought I was hot as shit.
Yeah, and you had embroidered fucking rear pockets.
Yep.
Yeah,
But the trues, man.
you remember Roy?
I do remember those $300 pair of Roys you wanted to buy.
$300 selvage denim made in America by this fucking skinny vegan named Roy. Dopest videos ever. He's got these like pre-World War II era sewing machines and shit. And I was just sold on him. I never bought a pair, but I was like, yo, Roy makes legit jeans. You got to buy
So
this shit.
gimmicky.
What's-
Super gimmicky.
Okay, well, you just stumbled upon that. What's the coolest thing you thought was the best thing ever that you never bought?
Coolest thing, like clothing wise?
Just any in general. Like,
Oh, in
what's the thing that
general?
you were
Oh,
like,
fuck.
that is me, and you never bought it?
You know what? When I was working at Safeway and me and all the night crew guys, we'd go fishing in the morning. My buddy Zach fucking bought this handmade fly fishing rod from this guy in Idaho. Literally took a trip over to Idaho. Like, the guy built this fishing rod. He got to watch the process and shit. $900.
Nice.
And I was like,
Holy
I'm
shit.
buying one.
Haley, what about you?
Never did.
Remember all those
Don't fish either.
like commercials for kids on Nickelodeon and stuff?
I thought you were gonna say Old Navy.
No, that were for like really cool like Hot Wheels or really cool like make your own this thing or make
I remember the moon shoes, like the bounce shoes.
Haley got excited about the book club fucking file, the folder.
No, I'm talking about like the stuff that's like, oh, build your own slime or here, make this. No,
but
Bedazzle
Okay.
your own shirt.
Yeah, thank you. So,
Yeah, you're literally talking book fair.
okay, so that type of stuff, but it was
Yeah.
like on commercials,
Nickelodeon.
like Nickelodeon. But there was this one where you could make your own like gummies, like
You remember
critter
oh,
gummies.
Yeah.
Do you
I
remember?
was about to say, do you remember when they
Oh
tried
my
to make
gosh,
easy bake
okay,
ovens for
see?
boys
Yes.
and they were spiders?
And they were gummies, and
Yup.
like I thought that was so cool, and I imagined in my head what the gummies would taste like. Like it was like the best
you got
gummy
deep
ever.
into it.
Like I wanted that so bad, and it was just I never got it.
You know what
What
they tasted like? Shit.
like
Did they?
Oh yeah.
You got them?
No, my little sister had one though, and it's the same. Like she had an easy bake thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I had an
don't know.
easy bake oven,
I don't know if it was easy bake brand, but like
but it made gummies.
it's all the
Easy
same.
bake
It's all the
concept.
same shit. It's just a different mold.
What about you, Kess?
I'll be honest, I didn't have personal interest as a human being until probably I was about a sophomore or junior year.
So
And
you were just a fucking
I was
figment
a,
of people's
I was a
imagination.
fucking drone that was meant to follow because if I had my own interest, I'd just be shit on the right. That's fucking stupid. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll wear your t-shirts.
Yeah, no, that sounds right. That seems like the kind of guy your brother is.
It might be. I mean, I'm kind of an asshole.
I want to be an individual and I want to do my own thing, and I've got interest.
Fuck your music.
Fuck you. You're gonna ride in my car and listen to hip hop.
So thinking about it, there's like a couple things that come to mind. There's still this backpack I might order. It's off the DJ Tech Tools website.
Okay, yeah.
The-
Ian Golden, shout outs.
Yeah. No free shout outs, but shout
Except
out.
for this one.
Yeah, they had like a controller's backpack that could fit like your board, your cables, your computer, all this shit. This fancy ass.
You bought chroma caps too, didn't you?
I did not.
Oh, you thought
I
about
have
it.
not. I've
Okay, all right.
strongly considered chroma caps. What else? Timberlake Jordan 3s are on the list. Those are on the list. I'm going to buy those.
We did end up with sock and boppers and beat the shit out of each other.
One pair. Fuck anyone that only got one pair of socks.
I got
yeah,
Kids
that
Bop.
equals one broken nose.
Kids Pops. You would have Kids Pops sing.
1 through 38.
I only had like
Now
version
276.
Yeah, now 2002.
2. Do you guys remember Hit Clips?
Yeah,
And it only played
Where
like
it came
30
with
seconds
one
or 15
song.
seconds
Yeah.
of the song.
The
Yeah.
pre
You just-
MP3.
Clip
Yeah,
it in,
Like
you,
a third of
click
the
it in,
course.
and then you just put the little tiny shitty bud into your ear.
High quality
This'll-
audio.
this will
Yeah.
fall into your category. You remember Tamagotchi?
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
CD player.
Okay, do you remember the version of Tamagotchi that was pro wrestling, like wrestlers, and you could put
I
the fuckers
remember
together,
those.
and they would go onto each other's screen, and
Oh
you could
my
fight.
gosh.
I feel like somewhere in my brain's getting tickled right now, but it's not coming to me.
That was the dude's version of Tamagotchi. They were wrestlers, and you had to make them lift weights and shit, and then you could
Yes.
link up with your friends and fight each other.
But
I
nobody
so
else had
remember
that.
that.
it's
Nobody
like,
else had it. That was always the problem.
Game
That was
Boy
like,
Pokemon is what that makes me think of.
that was like trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Like nobody
Yes.
had cards.
Exactly.
Nobody had their shit.
That's probably we should have been friends earlier.
fucking right.
I never understood the fucking game, but I had cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
that shit was so
I just
complicated.
collected them. And
Do you
All
guys
those-
remember Sidekicks?
Yeah, the phone.
Yeah.
You only had that if you were a drug dealer.
I wanted
Or
one so
Mexican.
bad. Or in a teen movie.
Yeah, that too.
I just remember wanting one so bad because there's like, I don't know what movies I watched.
Or Boost
Probably
Mobile.
like Disney
Right.
movies. But yeah, like I wanted a Sidekick so bad. Like, watch the screen flip up.
When
and
it
then
flipped
got,
up and you got the full keyboard.
That's why I went and bought
So
a
cool.
Verizon Devour.
NV2.
It was like their
Oh,
version
the
of it.
NV2.
NV2 was the shit.
Is that the one with the touch screen?
No, it was the one that folded up.
That gray one. You had that gray
Oh, I
brick
had the
forever.
NV2.
Dude, I rocked that gray brick
You
for
had that
so
shit
long.
forever. I
That
think my
full
dad
keyboard.
currently has it.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
shout out to your dad. He's
I
a
had the
fucking G.
NV2, and then I had the NV Touch.
Yeah, NV Touch was kind of bullshit though because they made it small, and I don't think it had the full keyboard, did it?
It did. You could open it.
Could you?
You'd turn
Okay.
it sideways and open it.
It wasn't the same though.
It was. I liked it because it was like almost like an iPhone.
NV2
Without
was like the
being an
knockoff
iPhone.
BlackBerry.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. Wes had a BlackBerry. My dad had one too.
Shout out Blackberries. First friend photo with Tyler Poole and a Blackberry.
Yeah,
In a
I was like,
Portland
"Is that a
Motel 6.
digital camera?" He's like, "No, it's a BlackBerry."
All the
Yeah.
pixels.
Had a little scroller ball.
240.
Ugh.
Yeah.
240p because
I was gonna say it was like 240.
blurry.
That's right. Okay, final thoughts on this one. Anyone want any lasting messages?
We're
Any
all
advice
God,
for the
I'm
kids?
not in high school anymore.
we're all washed, we're all sad, and we're just reliving our dreams through this podcast.
Hell yeah. It's the
Thanks
way
for
everybody
listening.
should be.
Right.
You've been listening to Upper North Best. You're here with Haley, OG Wes, Kessler, and myself, Tyler.
Bye.
Hit us up on Twitter, Upper North Best, Insta Upper North Best.
See you next time.